The first part is just about the changes that Acharya Tulsi and Acharya Mahapragya made so it would be possible for monks and nuns especially to travel by airplane or boat or whatever. I know that I think in India that was somewhat not problematic, but seen by some Jains as kind of making some leeway that wasn't there before, creating a potential problem. But also at the same time, there's also the argument that it's a great opportunity because the Jain tradition can now spread to other parts of the world and the teachings can go to other parts of the world. So I was just curious how you experienced that tension between people saying, oh, this is not a good idea, but then also seeing the benefit in doing it. And then also the second part of my question was then, are there other practices that you have carried over from India, such as, we talked about covering the mouth and everything. Are there other main practices that you have retained and kept with you as you brought them over?
See, so that whenever some new changes come into light, some orthodox traditions or the ancient traditions, the old traditions, those who are not thinking in this line, they would always think that no, it is not good idea. But we have to see that when time changes, something also needs to be changed in religious practices even. Though the main principles cannot be changed, non-violence would always be non-violence, truthfulness would always be truthfulness, whatever time may come. But the way of living and doing anything may change with the need of the time. Acharya Tulsi and Mahapragya ji both were so learned and so deep into the insight of the scriptures that they could see that there are certain rights in the hands of acharyas also. So they want to create something new in looking at the demand and the need of the time. They have to think of it. Otherwise, things will be dead if you are not going with the time. Okay. And if you are just attached to your older traditions or the way of living, that will not, or that will never work all the times. So they were so open-minded and they were so much deep into the original things that we are not changing the concept of non-violence. We are not changing the other principles of scriptures. We are just giving some relaxation and creating some new order of ascetics. We are not giving relaxation to the traditional monks and nuns. Okay. So they are stick to the scriptural teachings. At the same time, they have used their power, which they had as an acharya, to think about the need of the time and give new direction to the community or even the ascetic community. Okay. So this is their power. And they must know how they should do according to the need of the time. So we have to always think of something new and some new change. We have to be ready for some new changes if they are positive and not affecting your original thinking or ideas or concepts. So then, and what you have said that something what we are doing in India, we are following the same lifestyle here. Okay. In India also, for Samanis, the food can be prepared. Here we are following the same rule. We are here we are also getting up, waking up early in the morning at 4 o'clock, and our waking time is 4 o'clock. Okay. We can delay 4:30 up to 4:30. So we are waking up in the same way. We are meditating. We are doing a scriptural study. We are doing our spiritual practices in the same way as we are doing in India. So our lifestyle is not being affected in any way. What we are doing in India, the same we are doing here. We also travel in India. So we are traveling outside. So there is no difference actually. And Samanis are doing the same thing in India, and they are doing the same here also. They are not violating any rules. Yes.